While examining a thin slice of cork, Robert Hooke saw that the cork resembles the structure of a honeycomb, consisting of many little compartments. Cork is a substance which comes from the bark of a tree. This was in the year 1665 when Hooke made this chance observation through a self-designed microscope. Robert Hooke called these boxes cells. Cell is a Latin word for a little room. This may seem to be a very small and insignificant incident, but it is very important in the history of science. This was the very first time that someone had observed the living things appeared to consist of separate units. The use of the word cell to describe these units is used till this day in the biology. Let us find out about cell in detail. Microscopes are of different types like compound microscope, simple microscope and electron microscope. The compound microscope consists of eyepiece, body tube, microscope slide, condenser, mirror, base, stage, swivel, objective lens, arm, fine adjustment, chorus adjustment. All these parts helps us to observe the clear-cut section view and transverse view of the slides. The invention of magnifying lens leads to the discovery of the microscopic world. It is now known that a single cell may constitute a whole organism, as in amoeba, paramecium and bacteria. These organisms are called unicellular organisms. On the other hand, many cells group together in a single body and assume different functions in it to form various body parts is called multicellular organism, such as some fungi, plants and animals. Every multicellular organism has comes from a single cell. Some organisms can also have cells of different kinds. Look at the following pictures. It depicts some cells from the human body. Cell is the basic structural, functional and biological unit of all known organisms. A cell is the smallest unit of life. Cells are often called the building blocks of the life. The study of cell is called cell biology, that is cellular biology or cytology. If we study a cell under a microscope, we would come across three features in almost every cell, that is plasma membrane, nucleus and cytoplasm. All activities inside the cell and interactions of the cell with its environment are possible due to these features, like plasma membrane or cell membrane, cell wall, nucleus, cytoplasm and cell organelles. In cell organelles, it includes endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastids, vacuoles. The study of cell is basically depends on plant cell and animal cell. The major difference between plant cell and animal cell is that most animal cells are round whereas most plant cells are rectangle. Plant cells have a rigid cell wall that surrounds the cell membrane. Animal cells do not have a cell wall. Vacuoles are storage sac for solid or liquid contents. Vacuoles are small sized in animal cells, while plant cells have very large vacuoles. The central vacuoles of some plants may occupy 50 to 90% of the cell volume. In plant cells, vacuoles are full of cell sap and provide turgidity and rigidity to the cell. In some unicellular animals or organisms, specialized vacuoles also play important role in explaining success, water and some waste from the cell. Thus, the cell is the fundamental structural unit of living organisms. It is also the basic functional unit of life. Now it's time to check your knowledge about today's topic. Here are some questions as your assignment. I hope you understand today's topic. We again meet with new video. Till then, stay at home, be safe, be happy.